Before we get to the meat of the show, Smile and Mark, if you're still there. You there, buddy? So your business cards got delivered to the traffic center, and I wanted your permission to crack them open and have the first one. Can I have your first business card? I love it. Says on his, Deb Green, on his business cards, it says Smilin' Mark McKay.
It has to.
Right.
Yeah, because everyone just says Smilin' and they know who you're talking about.
Exactly right. So I got a big grin on my face, Smile, when I saw those sitting on my desk in there. All right, we're gonna hear from Smilin'. He's in for Doug. Traffic every 6 minutes for the full ride home. We've got a massive show tonight. Movie Monday, Johnny Kilbasa. I started a Twitter war. We'll discuss that. But as we do every Monday, we kick things off with Millennial Match Game.
Let's play Millennial Match Game.
Joining us in studio, a premiere debut on Millennial Match Game. It's Taylor from the WSB Radio sales team. How are you, Taylor?
I am doing great. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this for a while now, so I'm all ready to go.
Tell the folks a little bit about yourself. What do we need to know about Taylor?
Yeah, so I work for our sales team here at Cox Media Group in WSB, and I am kind of a new Atlanta transplant.
Okay.
I was with our Athens office, and now I'm here in Atlanta. Moved here in May, so getting reacquainted with the city. Grew up in South Atlanta, so.
Oh, you're from Georgia, though.
I'm from South Atlanta, but I like to say, now I'm an ITPer. So I feel like I'm really getting to know the city now.
Understood. And now you are full-fledged Atlantan, appearing on the Mark Arum Show, Millennial Match Game. You were worried that this was going to test your historical knowledge because it's President's Day. And you're right, we're doing a President's Day themed Millennial Match Game.
Okay.
But it's nothing historical. It is going to be famous TV and movie presidents. So whatever you learned in history, throw it out the door. This is all about whether or not you watched TV and movies growing up. So there you go. And if you don't mind, do you want to give me your age or age bracket just so we get an idea?
I am 26.
26 years young. Taylor from the WSB Radio sales team. All right, let's meet our contestants on the phone. George is from Marietta. George, welcome to the show. Tell the folks about yourself.
Hey, good evening, Mark. How are you doing?
Excellent, buddy. What's going on?
I'm doing all right, man. Just glad to be here listening to the show, so we'll see how I can do. I'm 63 and live up in Marietta.
Excellent. All right. Well, we've got two Mariettans playing. Dave's in Marietta. Dave, tell the folks about yourself.
Hey, Mark, how you doing? I grew up in Marietta, then I left for 37 years and just moved back last year.
Excellent. Well, thank you for playing. So here's the deal. I'm going to say a name of an actor and the character's name. These are obviously people that played presidents. You will have to guess whether or not Millennial Taylor knows the movie or TV show that starred that fictional president. Pretty simple, right? You guys can grasp that. I'm going to give you an example. So the first one here, Taylor, Martin Sheen as Josiah Bartlett. Martin Sheen as Josiah Bartlett. Would you know what TV show or movie that president was from?
I would.
What is it?
It's The West Wing.
I'm going to play some audio here, Jason. That's it. Boom. All right, so it's that simple. Taylor might be sharper than your average millennial guys from Marietta, so she got that one without even blinking. All right, here we go. We'll start things off with George. Millennial Match Game, as always, brought to you by my buddies at Rocco's European Garage. Here you go, George.
All right, man.
Will Taylor know what TV or movie show starred a president named James Marshall, played by Harrison Ford? The president's name was James Marshall, played by Harrison Ford. Will Taylor know what movie or TV show that president was in?
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, when in doubt, the millennial doesn't know. That's a tough one. It is Harrison Ford, though. Harrison Ford as James Marshall. Taylor, what TV or movie show?
Ooh, I wish I knew it, but I'm just going to guess Commander-in-Chief.
That is a great guess, but no, that is Air Force One. I remember watching. I don't think I've ever rewatched that movie. It was good when I watched it. Chuck, do you rewatch Air Force One with Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
I think I've seen it like twice. It's not a very,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you should rewatch it.
Is that where he says, "Get off my plane"?
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you get the point, George. Very easy. All right, Dave, you're up. Tie it up. TV and movie presidents edition of Millennial Match Game. Bill Pullman played President Thomas J. Whitmore. Will Millennial Taylor know what TV or movie that starred in?
Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely go no.
You say no. Bill Pullman as Thomas J. Whitmore. What movie or TV show is that president from, Taylor?
I feel like I'm going to keep guessing the same ones over and over. Commander-in-Chief?
Not Commander-in-Chief. I thought you would have gotten this one.
Really?
Independence Day.
Oh, yeah.
Independence Day. Yeah. All right, you were right, Dave. She did not know. I thought that was a big enough movie that
I figured that would be the easiest.
Taylor would have gotten it. All right, you're up, Gene. Millennial Match Game. Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Selena Meyer. Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Selena Meyer. Will Millennial Taylor know what TV or movie starred that president?
I'm going to say yes for Taylor.
Yeah, I think she might get this one. Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Selena Meyer, Taylor. What TV show or movie starred that?
That TV show is Veep.
That is correct. You know, I've never seen that show.
It's really good.
Is it really
She's
good?
won like 6 Emmys for
I know,
it. Yeah.
I know. It's just, I don't know. I saw the first episode, and it didn't wow me, so
It gets better.
I didn't go back. All right, end of round one of Millennial Match Game. Deb Green, what's the score, buddy?
We've got George with 2 and Dave with 1.
All right, we check traffic every 6 minutes. Your friend and mine, Smilin' Mark McKay. Smilin', how are the roads, buddy? Traffic updates every 6 minutes on your ride home during Millennial Match Game, brought to you by Rocco's European Garage. All right, George is up 2-1.
No, it's Dave's turn.
Yeah, Dave's.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he's up in the score. Dave's turn. Millennial Match Game, famous TV and movie presidents. Will Millennial Taylor know what movie or TV show starred Jamie Foxx as James Sawyer? Jamie Foxx playing James Sawyer. Will she know what movie or TV show?
Oh, I just saw that movie. I'm going to say yeah.
You say yes. Jamie Foxx as James Sawyer. Taylor's cringing right now.
I know. I just, thank you for having faith in me. Unfortunately, I do not know, but I'm just going to name a movie I know is about a president, head of state.
Not head of state.
James William Sawyer.
That is White House Down. I never saw it. I mean, you could have just, when in doubt, name any Jamie Foxx movie at that point, right? That would have been, yeah. All right, good. Dave guessed yes, and she did not get it, right? All right, no point for Dave. Gene, you're up. The president was played by Kiefer Sutherland. The president's name was Tom Kirkland. Will Millennial Taylor know what TV show or movie starred Tom Kirkland, played by Kiefer Sutherland?
I'm going with a yes on Taylor again on this one.
You say yes. Kiefer Sutherland is Tom Kirkland, Taylor. You know who Kiefer Sutherland is, right? Okay.
Yes. I know these actors. I just am maybe not a huge presidential movie buff.
Understood.
Just think of the projects he's been in.
Yeah. As far as I know, Kiefer's only played a president once.
I'm going to guess 24.
24 was not a president. Designated Survivor, which was a staple on ABC.
It's on Netflix now.
Now on Netflix, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Sorry, no point, George. That was, there's some recency there. I thought you might have gotten that one. That's okay. At least you guessed a Kiefer Sutherland TV show. All right, here we go, Dave. The president, Andrew Shepard, played by Michael Douglas. Andrew Shepard, played by Michael Douglas. Will Millennial Taylor know what famous TV or movie president that is? Michael Douglas playing Andrew Shepard.
I'm just going to have to go with the odds. We'll say no.
You say no. Michael Douglas as President Andrew Shepard, Taylor. What famous movie or TV show was that?
I feel like I know what movie this is, and I just don't have the name, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's something The President or...
Well,
The last couple of months, Senator Rumson has suggested that being president of this country
The
was to a certain
president,
extent about
he
character.
played
of the United States.
Although I've not been willing to
the
engage
American
in his
president.
attacks.
The
That was
American
close.
president.
That was close.
Chuck's the official Judge Judy of the show. We giving her credit. The American president, she said the president.
That one I'll give it to her.
Yo, all right,
That one
Chuck.
I'll give it to her.
Chuck always lenient on the pretty ladies. All right, good job, Chuck. All right, who's up now? That's G. George is up.
George is
The president's name was Jack Stanton. The actor was John Travolta. Will Millennial Taylor know what TV or movie starred Jack Stanton, played by John Travolta?
I'm going to think Taylor does not know this one.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Jack Stanton, John Travolta. What famous TV show or movie was that, Taylor?
I feel like I can't guess the actor in a movie the actor is in because I'll just go with Grease.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with another president term. Head of office.
Head of office is a great guess.
You're kidding.
That's not the correct answer. No, it's primary colors.
And how many of you work jobs that just pay the rent no matter how
Wasn't
many
that
hours you
like
put in?
he was doing like a Bill
Kinda
Clinton
like being
knockoff?
Clinton, yeah.
Yeah, he was
My
doing a
mama
Bill.
worked
I never
jobs
saw
like
it though.
that.
I wouldn't have gotten that one either. So you're okay, Taylor. All right, Dave's up. Millennial Match Game. Famous TV and movie presidents. Dennis Haysbert. Am I pronouncing that right, Deb? Dennis Haysbert played President David Palmer in what? Will Millennial Ashley know? Dennis Haysbert played President David Palmer in what famous TV or movie? Will she know?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. 100% no. Taylor, the actor was Dennis Haysbert. The president's name was David Palmer. What famous TV show or movie was that from?
I unfortunately don't know who Dennis Haysbert is.
Yeah, me neither.
So I don't even think I have a guess for that one at all.
What would I have known him in anything else? Deb Green?
Allstate commercials?
Oh!
Wait. I feel like I've seen him when he's a president. Is
Yes.
it 24? No way, you guys.
24.
Oh, I knew it.
The Allstate kid helped.
I wouldn't have known unless you said the Allstate guy,
Yeah,
and I
all
said
right.
I knew it.
As soon as she said it, I knew it too. I wouldn't have gotten that. I
The
didn't watch.
following takes place between
There you go. I didn't watch 24 for some reason. All right, end of round 2, Millennial Match Game. What's the score, Deb Green?
All right, George 3, Dave with 1.
Ooh, all right. Don't worry, Dave. You're going to have time to tie this puppy up in the final round of Millennial Match Game. As always, brought to you by Rocco's European Garage. It's Millennial Match Game on the Mark Arum Show on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Let's play Millennial Match Game.
Final round of Millennial Match Game on the Mark Arum Show. Vanna, what's the score and who is up?
All right, we have got George with 3 and Dave with 1, and it is George's turn.
All right, George, famous TV and movie presidents. Will Millennial Taylor know what movie or TV show starred a president named James Dale, played by Jack Nicholson? James Dale, played by Jack Nicholson. Yay or nay?
I'm going to go nay.
You say no. Jack Nicholson played President James Dale in what movie or TV show, Taylor?
I do not know. Jack Nicholson is in one of my favorite movies, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but that
He
is
was
not
not a
relative
president.
to a president.
Why?
Mars Attacks.
Why?
Have you seen Mars Attacks?
Isn't
Love
the
Mars
universe
Really?
big
Tim
enough?
Burton.
All right.
For both
But it
of
was
us?
not One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. All right. You get the point, George. Dave, this is just for pride. Morgan Freeman played a president named Tom Beck. Tom Beck. Will Millennial Taylor know what TV or movie that was from?
Oh, I'm going to stick with my no.
Yeah, no way on this. Morgan Freeman, Tom Beck. What movie was that?
Yeah, I did not know that. You're naming some of my favorite actors, but not the
Give me a
movies I
Morgan
would've seen.
Freeman movie. Take a shot.
Shawshank Redemption.
He did not play a president, Shawshank. That was Deep Impact. Was that like an asteroid movie or
It
something?
was like the other Armageddon.
All right. That's the end of Millennial Match Game, brought to you by Rocco's European Garage. What's the final score, Deb Green?
All right, final tally for George is 4 and Dave with 2.
All right, we had a blowout, but don't worry, you're both going home with prizes. Deb Green, what do they won?
Yeah, you each get a pair of tickets to go see Bare Naked Ladies, Gin Blossoms, and Toad the Wet Sprocket at Chastain on June 4th.
All right, I'm way late for the break. Taylor, always a pleasure. Guys, hang on the line. We'll be right back after news, weather, and traffic. It's the Mark Arum Show on WSB.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the show on a President's Day Monday. Mark Arum and the Bananas live with you till 8 in the p.m. Longoria still on vacation. Jason Byers filling in admirably on the other side of the takeout window. Next hour, Johnny Kilbasa will join us with a fast food review. Real quick, post-Valentine's Day, everyone had a good time? Deb Green, did you do anything special?
I went to see Dermot Kennedy by myself.
That is a band, group,
It's a singer, yeah.
Okay, and where was Dermot Kennedy?
At the Roxy.
Sounds like an actor, Dermot Mulrooney.
Oh, I love Dermot Mulrooney.
There you go.
Yeah.
You go to see him at the Roxy as well. Jason Byers, what'd you do? You went to Mahjong.
Yeah, that was Wednesday.
Oh,
Nothing
yeah.
much on the weekend.
Nothing much on the weekend. Low T, you and Hot Neighbor do anything special for Valentine's Day?
Just dinner at the house. Got
Yeah.
some nice steaks and seafood and
Oh, excellent. Those are always good.
bottles of wine.
What I
and-
used to do for Valentine's Day, some Publixes, is that the plural? Publixes will, if the bigger ones in the seafood department, they have a steamer there,
Yeah.
and they will steam the lobster for you. So you literally just got to bring it home. That was always clutch. And the one in Brookhaven, this was like back in '98. Sometimes they do. They'd have lobsters on sale, live lobsters on sale for like $7.49 a pound. And I would go, and that was what I was making an hour, was $8. So I'd take 1 hour of pay, get a lobster, they would steam it, and I'd bring it back to my apartment at Post Brookhaven and just eat it over the sink like an animal.
Oh, wow.
Like I'd microwave some butter in a little cup, and I would
That's
just...
so sad.
That was great. It was like a treat for me. It was fantastic. It was not sad. It was like...
The picture of you eating it over the sink, like you didn't want to sit down. And
No, it was, well, because it's sloppy, you know, and I didn't want the whole apartment stinking of lobster juice.
Well, that's a good point.
But I wonder if, those were the days. I was like, I got an extra $8 in my pocket.
Yeah.
Steam me up that lobster, Gus. Maya and I went to Sushi Hayakawa on Saturday night for the omakase dinner, which
you
is
didn't eat
basically
those over a sink, did you?
No.
Okay,
Oh my
good.
God, it is the best sushi in Atlanta. Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, it's good.
Art, the chef there, is a master, and it's so funny because I used to like mock like sushi chefs, like he's not doing anything.
Right,
It's
he's
raw
just cutting
fish.
fish.
You know, it's like you don't thank the chef. You thank the guy that picked out the fish for him.
Right.
But sometimes it's the chef.
Yeah.
But what he does, like he actually does stuff with it. It's not just fish on rice or just, oh, so good. So good. Anyway, so this morning, every morning I like to post something on social media when I get in to do traffic on Atlanta's Morning News and Channel 2. So this morning I was noodling around with this idea of Atlanta restaurants, classic Atlanta restaurants. And I came up with Chick-fil-A, the Varsity, Chick-fil-A, the Varsity, Waffle House, and American Deli. And I was trying to come up with a way, and I asked Brett Rosner, who's the digital TV guy, in the morning. I was like, well, I want to ask a question here. I didn't know how to quite phrase it. And he's like, just do, you got to drop one of these. Which one are you dropping? I was like, oh, yeah, that's a nice conversation starter.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that. I posted a picture of the 4 logos, Chick-fil-A, Waffle House, American Deli, and the Varsity. And I was just like, one of these, Atlanta edition of one of these has to go. That's kind of like a meme thing. One of these has to go. Which one are you getting rid of? And I posted it up there. And I thought for sure American Deli was going to, because it's tough. It was tough for me to drop one. I couldn't even think of one to drop.
Really?
But I thought American Deli would get, I thought it was the least famous. Oh my God. I started a freaking Twitter war.
What happened?
It exploded. Like I've got nationwide still right now. So I posted this at like 5 a.m. At 6:42 p.m. nationally on Twitter, Chuck. Nationally, American Deli and the Varsity are trending.
Are trending?
Nationally, not just in Atlanta, like all over the country.
Did you put a poll or did you just put the logo?
I just put the logo up. I put it on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Atlanta edition of one of these has to go. Waffle House, Chick-fil-A, American Deli, and the Varsity. And one thing I found.
Any consensus?
The consensus is Black Twitter does not like the Varsity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
That's shocking.
It was shocking. The most common thing, and I love all 4 of those.
Yeah.
Like, that's why it was a struggle for me to drop one, because I love all 4 of them. It was a tough choice for me, but I assumed wow, Black Twitter not fans of the Varsity.
Okay.
The only reason I would drop the Varsity is because of the lack of locations, right? I mean, there's way more locations of the others, but I couldn't drop the Varsity. I love the Varsity so much. It's so good. The problem is I don't get to eat there a lot. So I understand that, but the main complaint was you only go to the Varsity after field trips in school. Like that.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Apparently that was like the field trip. If you've ever been there, you see like You can
there's
go in
always
there,
busloads of
300 kids just like cramming in there. So I just wanted to ask, because this is a legitimate Twitter war, that I tell you what, the fewest number of drops was Waffle House.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
I don't know. I didn't know. I mean, I thought all four were legitimate questions.
Waffle House is like my post-concert go-to. I'm like, all right, we're going to Waffle House.
Yeah. I mean, that's a daily thing for me. I had a Waffle House delivered this morning in the traffic center. Got that chicken, cheese, and onion omelet, Chuck.
Nice.
My newest menu creation from the Waffle House. So I just want to ask you, in case you are not on social media and you missed it, you have to drop one of these four. Waffle House, Chick-fil-A, American Deli, or the Varsity. Which one are you dropping and why? And we'll see if your answers match up with Twitter. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. If you want to check out the Twitter poll and, not really a poll, the postings, I'm on Twitter at Mark Arum, Instagram at Mark Arum, and Facebook Mark Arum WSB. We'll be back with your calls. It's a President's Day edition of the Mark Arum Show on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Mark Arum on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Bum stickly bum. Mark Arum back with you. 50 degrees on Peachtree Street. 4 on the Mark Arum Show back sweating. It seemed chillier than 50 out there today. One of these has to go Atlanta edition. Still trending on Twitter from this morning from 5 a.m. You have to drop one of these. I'm going to ask the bananas in studio first. One of these has to go. Chick-fil-A, Waffle House, The Varsity, or American Deli. Jason Byers on the other side of the takeout window, ironically. Which one of those are you dropping?
It's got to be American Deli, doesn't it?
I don't know. Have you been to American Deli?
I have not.
All right. Well, it's really good.
Really?
Cheesesteak, great cheesesteaks, great wings. It's very solid. I would hate to lose American Deli. Deb Green doesn't really eat, so I don't know. This will be easy for you. Which one are you dropping?
I've never even been to an American Deli, so sorry, but just by that alone.
They were founded in Atlanta in 1989,
I
by
see
the
them
way.
all over.
Yeah.
I've just never pulled into one.
Try to find out how many locations they have if you can, Deb. Chuck, what about you, Montana man?
Varsity without question.
You're not a fan?
No.
Oh, all right.
No, I would drop them in a heartbeat.
I've got Varsity has a special place in my heart. I love the Varsity so much. The pimento cheeseburger is one of the greatest things in the world. Chili cheese dogs. But I might have to, I don't know. It's just the limited locations that might do that
I'm
for
not
me.
losing anything if I drop the Varsity. 'Cause
Understood.
It's just one place.
I get you. I would lose like 4 meals a year there because that's how often I go. April's in Smyrna. April, which one of those 4 institutions are you dropping?
I would totally drop Chick-fil-A because I'm just not big on chicken. Now, I'm here with my daughter. She argued with me. She says that she agrees with Deb Green, and she would drop American Deli.
Really? Have you guys
Just
been to
because
American
she's
Deli?
never eaten there before.
Okay. By the way, Deb Green, American Deli needs to bring us some food after all the publicity we've gotten them.
I'll send him this clip.
Okay, please. But American Deli is really solid, April. If you like cheesesteaks and wings, they actually have a Reuben there, and they have chicken tenders.
I love American Deli.
Yeah.
She's just never eaten there, and she's a big chicken person, but I've never been a big chicken person.
Well, are you on Venmo or PayPal or anything?
No, I have Cash App.
What about your daughter?
No, she's not on Venmo. She's 11.
Oh, she's 11. Never mind. Well, I was going to buy you lunch at American Deli. I probably still should have. I'm sorry, April. Call back. I'll buy you lunch. It's on me. I want your 11-year-old daughter to have American Deli before she makes her decision. Ricky's in Alpharetta. Ricky, welcome to the Mark Arum Show.
All right, 2 reasons. I'm outside the perimeter, so it's hard to get into the Varsity. And, and the second reason is I don't think Russ from Gainesville would drive down to the Varsity either. He's going to go to Waffle House. He's going to Waffle House.
If he doesn't get dinner at Little Caesars or the dollar store, yes. You know what? We hold on a second because we got Russ on the phone right now. Russ.
All right.
Come here a minute. I want to talk to you.
Russ, which one are you dropping, Russ? Are you dropping Chick-fil-A, Varsity, American Deli, or Waffle House?
I'm going to drop Varsity because I had a car wreck there one time ago. It cost me a bunch of money.
You had a car wreck at Varsity in the parking lot?
In the parking lot.
Yeah, that's a tough parking lot to navigate. I get that. Ricky, you won. Good job, buddy.
All right.
All right, Ricky, I appreciate it. Hey, Russ, I'm going to put you back on hold, okay, Russ?
Yes, sir.
And because I want to know about your Valentine's Day. So hang on. He mentioned Russ, so I wanted to get Russ in before the news, weather, and traffic break. JJ is in Buford. JJ, welcome to the Mark Arum Show. Which one of the 4 icons are you dropping?
Dude, it's got to be American Deli, man. Come on. I know they got some good food, but hey, don't touch my Chick-fil-A. I'm coming to Waffle House every chance I get. And the Varsity, hey, Mark, I got it solved for you. We get the Varsity truck to come out to us.
I know. I've seen that. That's amazing. We need to have that happen.
Family event.
It's a tough call. I love all 4. How many American Deli locations do we have, Deb Green?
62 in the metro.
62 locations in Metro Atlanta. Get your fine wings and Philly cheesesteaks, delicious sodas. All right, when we come back, more of your calls. Which one are you dropping? Chick-fil-A, Waffle House, the Varsity American Deli, and we'll kick off Movie Monday, 404-872-0750. This is The Mark Arum Show.
The Mark Arum Show is performed before a live studio audience.
No, I'll run this town to be near you. I stand
Welcome back to the show and a good Monday Eve to you. Mark Arum here, you there. It's 7:07, 7 minutes after 7 o'clock. This is the Mark Arum Show, heard Monday through Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. on 95.5 WSB. Most of the family here tonight. Deborah Green produces the show. The Stoic Eskimo, Shlongoria, still on vacation. I think he's back Wednesday, Thursday?
No, next week.
Next week.
Oh, he's off all week?
Yeah.
Wow, less than Stoic Eskimo there. Jason Byers on the other side of the takeout window. Low T Chuck screens your calls. Going to continue to take your calls about the Twitter war I started today. The Atlanta version of one of these has to go. You have to drop one of these. Which one are you dropping? Chick-fil-A, Waffle House, American Deli, or the Varsity? 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. I want to kick off Movie Monday, Chuck, here to start off the second hour of the program. In 1984, this day in 1984, Footloose, starring Kevin Bacon, hit theaters. Have you guys ever seen Footloose?
Yes, it's terrible.
Of course.
I've never seen Footloose.
Really?
Never, ever. It was a
It's
movie
on TV all the time.
It came out in 1984. I was 11, and I didn't care about dancing kids in Hickville, Montana. No offense, Chuck.
Seriously, it was a huge movie back home.
That's like your town,
huge,
I imagine.
yes.
Like, I know all about it. I just have
yes.
never seen it. But Kevin Bacon, you got to give the guy credit. Dude has a remarkable career. Yeah. The 6 Degrees of Separation from Kevin Bacon, pretty funny game to play. So Movie Monday question number 1 is simply, what is your favorite Kevin Bacon movie? I'm suspecting we're going to get a wide swath of answers here because he's been in so many things. So that is Movie Monday question number 1, your favorite Kevin Bacon movie. Number 2, Renee Russo. Turned 66 years old today. Still an amazing actress. And
she's how old?
I
66.
would have never guessed that.
She looks amazing, right? So in honor of her 66th birthday and the fact that she looks amazing, give me the most attractive actor, actress, 65 or older. Helen Mirren's going to run away with this, by the way, who's like 83 but still looks amazing. So those are the 2 Movie Monday questions. The most attractive actor, actresses, 65 and older. And what is your favorite Kevin Bacon movie? 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. John joins us in Dallas, Georgia. John, welcome to the Mark Arum Show. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
Excellent. What's going on?
Oh, man. Well, let's just say Betty White.
Oh, Betty White.
We'll
love
just
Betty
go ahead
White.
and hand that to Betty White. She's going to outlive all of us.
There you go, brother.
Your question about who to drop.
Yeah.
Man, I have eaten at so many of the American Deli locations. Their Philly cheesesteak is on point. They give you more French fries than you should eat in an entire week.
So good. So good.
But I just read a story last week about some problems they're having with the health department.
I think that's just one location.
And it was one location.
Yeah.
But all of the locations they're like the Chinese takeouts in a strip mall. They've got chairs and tables in there, but they really don't want you to eat there.
No.
Come get your food and get out.
What I love about the American Deli I go to, I don't know if this is widespread, but they hand you the ketchup, like to get a to-go order. Let's say I get the cheesesteak and fries. They hand you the bottle of ketchup. Like, all right, squirt as much ketchup as you want right now because that's it. You're not getting...
And close the lid. Yeah, there's
exactly.
no ketchup on the table.
Yeah, exactly. They know how to save. They know how to save a dime at American Deli. They're not wasting.
The Philly cheesesteak is awesome. I got it hands down. But if I'm going to drop any of them, it's going to be American Deli.
No, that's what I thought.
I can drive a couple more miles and go find a Waffle House and get a cheeseburger and some hash browns, and I'm good.
Yeah, underrated are the cheeseburgers at Waffle House, by the way. I thought American Deli would be the hands-down choice, but surprisingly, it's been the Varsity. And people got really heated when people started knocking down on American Deli. It's beloved in a lot of circles. Ed's up next to the Mark Arum Show. What's going on, Ed?
Oh, hey, Mark. Wow, you laid it on twice. Let's see. Famous actress above 65, Dolly Parton. She's, music, but yes, she's still acting. She's doing a remake of 9 to 5 right now. So, I mean, I love her to death. So I'll vote for her for that.
Dolly Parton,
And then,
70, just turned 74, by the way. 74 years young.
She might be over that. I don't know.
No, I'm confirming it. She is 74.
74. Okay, well, I missed the heck. And then Kevin Bacon, I think, wasn't he in Apollo 13?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, yeah, that's my favorite for that.
He was the guy in
But
Apollo
now,
13 that replaced Gary Sinise. He was, and he like kind of caught flack for screwing up when he pumped the valves or whatever and caused all the problems.
Yeah. But wow, when you get down to these restaurants, I've eaten at all of them. I'm surprised you didn't have Cheeseburger Bobbies in the mix. They're a big Atlanta deal. But,
I don't think I've ever been to Cheeseburger Bobby's. I've heard of it, but I've never been to one.
They're good. They're good. But if I had to pick one, as much as I love Chick-fil-A, I don't like their corporate policies.
That's another
LGBTQI.
thing. So the people that did bounce Chick-fil-A, it was mostly for political reasons. A couple of people didn't like Chick-fil-A's food, but mostly it was political reasons. But so the most drops were Varsity was number 1, American Deli was number 2, Chick-fil-A was 3, and Waffle House was the last one. The fewest amount of people wanted to drop Waffle House. Joshua's in Decatur where it's greater. Josh, what's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. Thanks for having me on.
My pleasure. What's cooking?
So to answer your question, actress Felicia Rashad.
Ooh.
Let
me see how old she is. Felicia Rashad. Okay.
And then Kevin Bacon. I'll go with TV show The Following.
What
I liked
TV
that
show?
one. Yeah, The Following.
The Following.
It's where he's like a police officer and there's a cult that he's trying to take down. It was a couple years ago it came out. It's really good.
No idea. Felicia Rashad, 71. She'll be 72 in June, by the way. Yeah.
Wow.
Ahmad Rashad's wife. Patrick's in Lawrenceville. Pat, what's up, buddy?
Hey, pretty smart.
Welks, bud.
So, full disclosure, I actually have some Chick-fil-A on the way.
Okay, good enough.
That's true. But I look at price quality, and American Deli is definitely the fall off. And Varsity is established. It goes back to like the 40s, maybe the 20s.
1920s,
We can't do away with that. That's an American icon. That's like Coke. That's like doing away with Coca-Cola. I'm glad there's only 2 locations. Otherwise, I'd be fat.
Well, there used to be a Varsity Junior over on Cheshire Bridge.
Yeah,
that
I
would
remember.
go to a
There's
lot.
one in Gwinnett, I believe.
Yeah, there's one in Athens, I think.
There's one off Jimmy Carter,
Yeah.
and then you got the one downtown, and there's probably one in Athens. That's correct. As far as American Deli, I got to tell you, man, the problem I have with American Deli is the upcharge. She says, you want large? And you're like, no, it's fine, just like that. She said, I charge you for large. And you're like, what?
Large, well, like large soda, large
like,
fries?
Like they give you the upside of the soda and charge you an extra like $1.50.
I forgot what it is. I think
don't know.
is it McDonald's? I went through the drive-thru the other day, and I got a combo, fish fillet combo. Johnny Kilbasa, I think, is going to talk about fish sandwiches, by the way, next half hour. And they're like, what size soda? And I was like, small. She's like, we don't do small anymore.
They don't have small. What is it, large and extra large?
Basically, and I was like, whatever the smallest soda you got. I think it was McDonald's.
So what is it, just medium and large?
Or maybe it was Taco Bell. I don't know. But one place I went to, they're like, no, we don't have small sodas. Medium, large, and extra large. I was like, all right.
Wouldn't medium be small then?
But it's huge. The medium's huge. The medium now was what an extra large used to be when I was a kid.
Okay.
Like, if you want to know why we're shooting up in the obesity rates, just look to sodas. Like, when you used to go, what do you get a small soda at McDonald's in 1980? It was like a juice cup. And now the small, there is no small. And now the medium is bigger than the extra large was in 1980.
Yeah, I think the medium's like 16 ounces.
It's crazy.
Or 20.
Like, you couldn't get a 16-ounce soda back in 1980. It was like 12. That was the big one. That was the one that Dad got. And you got the little juice cup full of Coca-Cola. Let's see. AJ's in Sandy Springs. AJ, welcome to the Mark Arum Show. What's going on, sir?
Hey, how's it going?
Excellent.
I'll run through this really quickly, but my favorite, Kevin Bacon, my favorite is going to have to be Tremors.
Oh, the Earthquake movie. Okay. Oh, was that Earthquake or was
It's a monster.
No, it was
Monster? Yeah.
Worm thing, yeah. And for over 65, I'll say Helen Mirren. She was in. I can't remember exactly what movie she is in, but I think the most recent one was the I can't remember it. It's on the tip of my tongue. But if I wanted to also drop one of the top 4, it would have to be the Varsity. But I'd replace it with Village Burger because I'm telling you, they're really good. They only
In
got 3
Dunwoody?
locations. Yeah, there's one in Dunwoody,
Yeah.
Johns Creek, and in Tucker. I live right next to the one in Dunwoody, and I go
I've been there.
almost every single week.
I've been there. That's a solid joint. Helen Mirren, by the way, younger than I thought. She's only 74, but she's still
she passes
looking
for
good.
60.
Yeah. The only reason, I love the Varsity truly with all my heart. Pimento cheeseburger is one of my favorite meals of all time. It's just the lack of locations. It's the limited availability. That would be the only reason why I would consider dropping them. Lee is in Austell, Georgia. Lee, welcome to the Mark Arum Show.
Hi.
Hello, Lee.
For actress, I would have to go with soap star Susan Lucci.
Ooh, how old do you think Susan Lucci is?
She's in her 70s now, right?
72-ish.
73, yeah. Just turned 73. Good job.
And for the restaurant I'd drop, it'd have to be Chick-fil-A.
Why are you dropping Chick-fil-A?
I'm just not big on their chicken sandwiches.
Okay, fair enough. I got a lot of flack on Twitter. So after I posted that thing, I said what my typical order was for each of the restaurants. And my typical order at Chick-fil-A for dinner is the number 1, add cheese, no pickles. And people went nuts on me for getting rid of the
I was
pickles.
going to say for the pickles, right?
Yeah.
Because they're one of the few places that has good pickles.
Yeah, see, they don't.
They don't.
We had this discussion
Yeah.
when with the other chicken sandwich.
Chick-fil-A pickles
I
are
haven't had the other
garbage.
chicken sandwich.
Waffle House, no offense, your pickles are garbage. I'm a pickle snob. Like you're a music snob, I'm a pickle snob. Those are not good pickles.
Okay.
The Popeyes chicken sandwich
That-
has really good
They
pickles.
upped the pickle game.
Never
That
had
Yeah,
was good.
if you hold up the pickle and you can see light through it,
Yeah,
it's
no
not a
good.
good pickle.
Okay.
Like
And
that.
It's all flimsy.
Yeah,
You can
that
hold it and
light
just
green,
droops.
just like
yeah,
bleh,
yeah,
like.
no, those are
So
no good.
I love Chick-fil-A, but don't give me a Chick-fil-A sandwich with those pickles on them. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. Who you dropping? Chick-fil-A, Waffle House, American Deli, or the Varsity? And our Movie Monday questions. Kevin Bacon, Footloose, came out on this day in 1984. What's your favorite Kevin Bacon movie? And Rene Russo turned 66. Best looking actor, actresses 65 and above. I'm going Jane Seymour, 69 years old. Just the other day. She is gorgeous. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk, on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. This is The Mark Arum Show. Love your body, Larry. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We are in the golden age of television. And it's not just because I'm on TV. Hey, guys, it's Mark Arum back with you. Seriously, the best TV shows ever are on TV right now, including one I just started watching last weekend, The Outsider on HBO. Have you guys saw this yet? Unbelievable. Stars Jason Bateman. I'm hooked already. The Outsider's on HBO. Check it out. How do I have HBO? Well, I get HBO through Xfinity. I get the premium channels like HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Plus, with Xfinity, I have access to amazing TV shows and movies through Amazon Prime and Netflix. So all of the best TV shows are at my fingertips or my voice, thanks to the Xfinity Voice Remote. Listen, it's the golden age of television. Enjoy it while we have it, and jump on board for the best in-home entertainment with my friends at Xfinity. And seriously, folks, you got to check out The Outsider starring Jason Bateman. Xfinity.com, 1-800-XFINITY, or visit your local Xfinity store today. Movie Monday, food. What else do you want on a Monday? It's Mark. Oh, President's Day. Deb got some.
Yeah,
speaking of
President's
food,
Day.
Deb Green has a list of every president's favorite food.
Well,
And
not
li-
every president. Just
Well,
a couple.
lot of them.
Yeah.
Let me just say, I'm a bigger George Bush fan now than I was 6 hours ago when I saw what his favorite food was. So we'll do that in just a minute. Philip's in Canton. Philip, welcome to the program. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, good. I wanted to tell you about the radio dramas, like audio dramas, including Left Behind and Deal. What is your favorite radio drama? And is there
This is my this. I'm sorry, Phil. We got to stay on focus. The Mark Arum Show is my favorite. It's a rom-com.
The drama is with what's happening with the restaurants. Is
Yes,
it American Deli,
exactly.
Chick-fil-A?
I'm sorry, Philip. Roman's in Swanee, Georgia. Roman, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, this is Norman. My best Kevin Bacon movie would have to be Taking Chance. If you've seen that, where he was the Marine Corps officer escorting the body of a fallen Marine.
I have not seen
Excellent
that.
movie.
Sounds interesting, though. Okay.
Excellent movie. That and The River Wild, I thought he was very good in that, too.
Exactly. He held his own with Meryl Streep in that movie.
I'm
And
surprised how much I like that movie.
Yeah, it's a really good movie. Real quick, Roman, the name Roman, I love it. How did you come up with that name? How did you get named Roman?
I'm sorry. Actually, my name is Norman. that's my grandfather's name.
Chuck.
I'm going to quit one of these days.
Chuck, you are literally dyslexic, aren't you? Well,
I apologize.
I had an uncle Norman,
That's
so
okay.
my grandfather's name was Norman. So all right,
Norman, Roman, it's close.
Roman is way cooler than Norman, though. I don't think that.
I'll answer to Roman. That's okay.
That is. I mean, no offense to all the Normans out there, but Roman is way cooler than Norman.
I suck at my job.
Real quick, before we go to break, this girl I used to know was dating this guy named Ramon, and this other girl I was dating at the time introduced him. She's like, "Hey, this is Norman," and he's like, "My name is Ramon." Like, he was so mad that you called her Norman. So, all right, either way, Norman, Ramon, Roman, whatever you want to go by. Chuck is the best. We're coming back. Russ in Gainesville, Johnny Kilbasa with a fast food review, and your calls 404-872-0750. This is The Mark Arum Show. Turn that off. I can't hear that music. Did you just hear the last 3 seconds of Jennifer's newscast?
Yeah, what was that?
That was the cleaning crew going in with a vacuum as she's doing the sing out. Oh, Jennifer, that was fantastic. Wait, good job, Griffey's. Get on that mic for a second. Jennifer Griffey's a longtime friend of the Mark Arum Show. Way to handle your composure right there. That was fan-freaking-tastic. That was so funny. Like the cleaning lady just busted in there, and Jennifer's like, "I let his news wet." Well done, Jen. A lesser newscast person would have lost their
folded.
Yeah, would have folded. Anyway, sorry we had to blow off. I just wanted to get back before we lost that moment. Hey, it's the Mark Arum Show, Movie Monday. 2 movie topics. Kevin Bacon's Footloose premiered in 1984. What's your favorite Kevin Bacon role? And Rene Russo turns 66 today. Your most attractive actor, actresses over the age of 65. I'm going Jane Seymour at 69.
Not Christy Brinkley at 66?
Nope. Any woman that sleeps with Billy Joel is
automatically loses like 3 or 4
loses
points.
some credibility for me. Which it should make her more attractive. It's like, oh, if Billy Joel got, but no, for Jane Seymour, you old motorboating son of a gun, you old sailor, you old sailor, you. Oh yeah. So anyway, that and which of these 4 Atlanta iconic restaurants would you drop? The Varsity, Chick-fil-A, Waffle House, or American Deli? 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. All right, let's go back to Russ in Gainesville. Sorry for making you hang on so long, Russ. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Who did you spend Valentine's Day with, buddy?
Thank you. Well, I spent it with Karen, who's with me now, but I got to tell you about this other girl, Chrissy. Remember I sent you that picture?
Yeah.
That said I'm going to have this girl by tomorrow. So I go to this girl. She invites me over there. I go to this girl's room, and, we're, I don't know, fooling around.
Yeah.
And somebody beats on the door, and she goes to the door, and she goes, "It's my boyfriend. Sit over there." I was like, "What?" And so this guy comes in, and he says, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "I work here. I was fixing the sink."
I'm Russ in Gainesville.
Yeah,
I'm the plumber.
It's a hotel, right? Yeah, she lives in a hotel room. So anyway, I went over, he went over there to look at the sink, and I went out the door. I was gone. And
that's a close call, Russ.
Yeah, it's always something. Now she won't talk to me. So
well, listen, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, but avoid women that are already in
attached.
Yeah, attached. You don't want.
Well, but I didn't know. She didn't tell me that.
I understand. No, it's not your fault, Russ. It's hers. All the ladies listen out there. Listen, if you're going to seduce Russ, please don't be attached, as Deb Green said. So what do you got on tap tonight and tomorrow? Anything big?
Well, I want to tell you my movies, Hollow Man, and I like Goldie Hawn.
Ooh, find out how old Goldie Hawn is there, Deb. I got to, are you sent me a video of 2 chicks fighting. Are these your chicks?
No, we were sitting here today, and
all right, no, I don't care if it wasn't your. If they're not your girls, I don't really want to know.
Yeah, they're not. No,
all right,
not yet.
Russ, be safe. Stay well out there, my friend.
Yet. 74.
Thank you.
70. Goldie Hawn, 74. Her daughter, Kate
74?
Hudson, just got married and had a kid. Again, yeah. She was married to the rocker from The Counting Crows.
Black
Crows. Same. One of the Crows
and
bands.
Muse, yeah.
And Muse. John's in Flowery Branch. John, welcome to the Mark Arum Show. Johnny boy, let's clap some hands.
Everybody clap your hands.
Good job, John. I wanted to play that anyway. Anyway, I didn't want to waste any more time because we got to do the fast food review with our buddy Johnny Kilbasa.
And now, on the Mark Arum Show, it's time for the Fast Food Review.
Joining us live on the Greasy Salty Hotline from parts unknown, height unknown, weight. We do not want to know. Johnny Kilbasa and the ever so popular Fast Food Review. How you doing, Jonathan?
I'm doing great, Mark Arum. I'm wrapped in bacon. I'm here for the taking. I'm covered with cheese, and I aim to please. And thank you for setting the agenda across America on Twitter today. How about that? Bro?
Yeah, not often you get I get trending nationally on Twitter. I got to ask your opinion as the guru of the Mark Arum Show. You got to drop one: Chick-fil-A, Waffle House, American Deli, or the Varsity. What are you getting rid of, Johnny K?
Yeah, first off, all the hatred of the Varsity today. Bite your tongue, Atlanta. You don't have to go to the Varsity. Nobody's going to make you go there, but don't say it should be going away. let's get rid of Chick-fil-A. How about that?
Wow.
I'm keeping the varsity forever.
Johnny taking a strong stand. All right, buddy. Well, it should have been. I wanted it to be a tough choice. I didn't expect the varsity backlash. But yeah, listen, it worked. Everyone was talking about it, so there you go. Speaking of what everyone's talking about, what's on the menu tonight, big fella?
Breaking news tonight, Mark Arum.
Oh, we got the Mark Arum Show breaking news sounder, Jason. Breaking fast food news.
Where is
What's
Hector?
up? What's up, Johnny K? What's the breaking news?
Mark, as everybody knows, Fat Tuesday Mardi Gras is next week, February 25th, and that means the official kickoff of fish sandwich season in America. But Mark, the fish sandwich wars are heating up already.
Before
Arby's,
Fat Tuesday. Wow, okay.
Yeah, a week before Fat Tuesday, Arby's already wants you to stop going to the other places and come out there because they've got a fish sandwich that's bigger, that's cheesier, that's saucier than the other places. And they've been releasing videos talking trash about McDonald's stand by the filet of fish. They want you to know that their fish sandwich is bigger. They want you to know that there's more stuff on their sandwich. And there's just the fish fillet saying, hey, what do you want from me? So it's going to be a knockdown, drag-out slobber knocker of a fish sandwich season this year. Just get ready for it.
I was talking to Deb earlier off the air about. Whoa, you all right, Johnny?
Sorry, I'm pushing buttons. Something must have made it. I got this old iPhone 5 that you gave me when I first signed up.
Understood.
Updated my phone.
You're due for an upgrade. So I was talking to Deb about, because Deb is a devout Catholic, right? And you observe Lent.
Yep.
And I remember back in the day, Johnny K., McDonald's would go 2-for-1 fish sandwiches during Lent, which was amazing for a fat Jewish guy like me, because the fillet of fish to me is just, I mean, it reminds me of childhood. I love that thing. But they don't do the 2-for-1 anymore at Mickey D's on the fish sandwich.
You don't. Here's a pro tip. You won't see the 2-for-1 early in Lent or fish sandwich season, but you will see it towards the end because everybody goes to McDonald's the first couple weeks of Lent. By the third and fourth week of Lent, they're like, I can't take any more fish sandwiches. Let's just get this over with already. And that's when you'll see the specials.
I do like Arby's fish sandwiches. But I'll tell you what, Chuck, remember last year we had the Chick-fil-A fish sandwiches?
Yes.
They were game-changing. The problem is they're not available at all locations of Chick-fil-A. You got to we had to go to Northside Drive.
Yeah, we had to go out
Are
of
they
our
close
way.
to Catholic churches, maybe?
No, well, I don't think there's any Catholic church on Northside Drive at 14th Street, but no, it was really, really good. If you haven't had a chance, folks, this Lenten season, the fish season, as Johnny K says, try out the Chick-fil-A filet of fish sandwich. It was shockingly good.
Plenty of more fish sandwich information coming to you on the Fast Food Review on the Mark Arum Show. Everybody stay tuned.
Johnny K, we appreciate you as always, and
if the cholesterol is high, baby, so am I. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and listen to the Sausage Hut Podcast on any pod app or JohnnyKilbasa.com.
All things Kilbasa available on JohnnyKilbasa.com. Appreciate you, bruh.
Anytime, bruh.
We got to get Johnny a new phone, Deb Green. iPhone 5. He can't be doing legit.
It's not even going to work, I think, the next time they do an update.
Yeah,
I think they're
exactly.
going to kill the 5.
Surprised it still works now.
Yeah, I know. I have an 8. It's a work phone, though, and it's pink. Yeah, because the last
You
time
got a case on it, right?
Yeah,
You
I
can't tell
do.
it's
Last
pink.
time my phone broke, and Tim in engineering is like, well, you can have
You can take this one.
You can have a pink one. I was like, all right,
It's
fine.
the same.
Yeah, I
All's the
needed a
same.
phone anyway. Sherry joins us next on the Mark Arum Show. Thanks for hanging on, Sherry. What's going on?
How are you?
Excellent. What's going on with you?
Oh, just trying to get home. I'm also a big pickle fan, so maybe we'll talk about that another time.
Okay.
Thanks, Tat. My favorite Kevin Bacon movie was She's Having a Baby. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That was an 80s film, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so funny. Also, American, what is it? What is it, Mark? That is so uneventful. I have no interest in going there anyway.
Oh, have you never been to American Deli?
No, because why would you when you've got so many other options? And there's a Chick-fil-A down the street and Varsity.
Yeah, but you can't. Here's the deal: you can't get wings or a Philly cheesesteak at any of the other places. That's why I say you go to American Deli. Like if you're craving a cheesesteak, you go to American Deli. For a chain, Woody's is obviously the best in Atlanta. By the way, my favorite Kevin Bacon movie was Mystic River.
Yeah, that and The River Wild for me.
Yeah, I love Mystic River. Do you ever see Mystic River with Sean Penn?
It's not better than Tremors.
I've never seen Tremors.
Oh,
I thought it
come
was an
on.
earthquake movie.
No, Mystic River was good.
Schmitty's up next on the Mark Arum Show. What's going on, Schmitty?
Marky Mark, how we doing, bud?
Living the dream, sir. What's up with you?
And by the way, this is Country Smitty because you always try to put Disco Smitty on me before.
You're country Schmitty. My bad, buddy.
Yeah, well, I think the all-time trophy winner's got to be Footloose, but A Few Good Men was also a great movie that he
that's
was in.
right. He was the lawyer that was going up against Tom Cruise. That's right.
Right on.
He's done a lot of
right on,
military
and-
roles, Kevin Bacon. I guess he's always in shape. You can buy him as a military guy because he's always in shape.
Yeah, right on.
Unlike
and I was
me.
going to say Goldie Hawn, too,
Yeah.
and Waffle House, for that matter. You want the rest of them.
You're getting rid of Waffle House?
That's it, baby.
Wow.
Everything tastes the same over there, but that breaded white waffle.
Oh, all right. There you go. That's Waffle has the least amount of drops as far as the social media went today. Paul's in Canton. Paul, welcome to the Mark Arum Show.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Paul.
All right, for Kevin Bacon, I'll split to Taking Chance and Animal House.
Animal House, yes. What's Taking Chance? I've never heard of it.
Taking Chance is a true story where he's escorting the remains of a GI killed over in, I think, Afghanistan.
Oh, wow. I got to check
based
that
on
out.
a true story.
Here's
Really
one I
good,
forgot about Kevin Bacon. Do you remember Diner from 1982? It was about like just a bunch of guys growing up in Baltimore, and they'd always go to the diner at the end of the night.
I don't think I ever saw that.
Steve Guttenberg, Daniel Stern, Mickey Rourke, Kevin Bacon, Tim Daly, Ellen Barkin, Paul Reiser. Really good 80s. It's like a buddy film, like just these guys growing up. And I recommend it. If you haven't seen Diner, check that out this weekend. Sammy's up next to the Mark Arum Show. What's going on, Sammy?
Hey there. I have very strong yet very correct opinions about fast food.
Okay.
Basically, you got to drop the varsity. I'd never heard of American Deli, American Diner. I've lived in Atlanta my entire life, but you got to drop the varsity. They're overpriced, overhyped, and they are very undercooked. It's just sad.
What's
Bad
what's
experience to go there.
undercooked? What's undercooked there?
Just about every item I've ever had there. It's not necessarily the temperature undercooking. It's just
It's cold. I got you. All right. I get it. That's a legitimate concern. When we come back, President's Day. Favorite foods from some of our favorite presidents. We'll be right back on the Mark Arum Show. All right, final segment of the show. President's Day. Deb Green, great job. Favorite foods from some of our favorite presidents. You ready for this, Chuck? I'm going to go in oldest to the newest. John Adams liked codfish cakes, poached salmon with egg sauce, and something called apple pandowdy.
I looked that up. It's like a deep dish apple pie.
Oh, excellent. Thomas Jefferson kept a recipe book in Monticello. White soup, cabbage pudding. What the F is cabbage pudding? And ice cream. James Madison, Virginia ham, buttery rolls, apple pie, and cider. I could hang with that. Abraham Lincoln, chicken fricassee.
Nice.
Yeah, and he loved gingerbread cookies that Mary Todd used to make him. Teddy Roosevelt consisted of his breakfast, hard-boiled eggs, rolls, and coffee. Interesting. Woodrow Wilson, strawberry ice cream. He liked that. FDR said clear soups were served at dinner and cream soups for lunch. President was reportedly fond of fish soups as well as green turtle soup. That polio will do something to your
bums
taste
ever
buds.
get tired of soup?
Harry Truman, fried chicken. Dwight E. Eisenhower liked beef dishes, including stew. JFK, clam chowder. Chowder!
Why are they all into soups?
Soups are delicious.
Yeah, but come
I
on.
don't know.
You're the president.
LBJ liked barbecue and other Southern favorites, including plain biscuits. That were his favorite. Richard Nixon liked meatloaf. That doesn't shock me. Gerald Ford liked German apple pancake. Interesting. He had bread and soup for lunch, Chuck. More soup. Apparently, if you want to become the president, you got to
like
dig soup. Jimmy Carter, gumbo. All right, Carter. Ronald Reagan, jelly beans. We always knew that, jelly beans. George W. Bush, H.W. Bush, pork rinds and popcorn.
Attaboy.
Bill Clinton had a taste for hamburgers before he had the quadruple bypass. Barack Obama, salmon, chili, trail mix, and broccoli. Donald Trump says his favorite foods are steak and pasta, but we know on his Instagram and Twitter posts it's KFC, McDonald's, and Taco Bell. And finally, my new favorite president of all time, the younger George Bush, likes grilled cheese sandwiches made with white bread and Kraft singles.
Nice.
That's my man. Nothing better than a grilled cheese sandwich with Kraft singles. Let's do star of the show.
And now, are you guys ready for the Mark Arum star of the show?
I'm taking it. I own Twitter today. So you all did a good job, but I'm taking it. Tomorrow we're on early, Deb Green, 4 to 7 p.m. tomorrow, filling in for the conservative Viking Eric Erickson, so adjust your clock accordingly. We will continue this conversation on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum, Facebook Mark Arum WSB. In the meantime, go to sleep, little baby.
Guests of the Mark Arum Show stay at the All Suite Omni Hotel, located in the heart of Chicago's Magnificent Mile.